looking at pictures from Toronto's Pearson Airport just moments ago. As you can see, plows are attempting to clear snow off the tarmac, but it doesn't look like they're making much progress as high winds continue to blow the snow around. Hello, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on Global News at noon. I'm Brittany Rosen. The weather is already wreaking havoc on the busiest travel day of the holiday season. WestJet has already canceled flights both in and out of Toronto and Vancouver for the day, and more delays seem to be on the horizon. For more, we go to Fraser Snowden at Toronto's Pearson International Airport. Good afternoon, Fraser. What can you tell us about this?
Yes, good afternoon, Brittany. I'm going to tell you, unfortunately, that there's been a lot of flights canceled. We've been telling you throughout the morning that WestJet has canceled nearly 250 flights. And we hadn't heard too much about Air Canada, but as I'm looking at the board, I'm now seeing that flights have been canceled in the Midwest. So that's your major cities like Chicago, Indianapolis, New York, Washington, all those places that are major hubs in the in the U.S. to connect to Toronto. Now they're going to be impacting your flights. We've heard throughout the morning that flights going in and out for WestJet, Toronto, Vancouver, Montreal, Waterloo, London, Ottawa, they're all going to see flight cancellations, at least for today. Into the weekend, we have no idea what's going to happen. So understandably, you have a lot of passengers who are just kind of waiting around. Some of them we've spoken to have been here for days. Others, they have flights tonight, but we have no idea exactly what, if they're actually going to be able to get on that flight as the weather system, intensifies. So take a listen and we'll see what they have to say.
Supposed to be bad, the weather, so I came much early. My flight supposed to be at 9:30 at night. Now it's 11:30, so I'm going to spend the whole day, and if it's okay.
Well, last minute. They gave me vouchers for one night for a hotel, but I'm on my own for the next 2 days.
We have been prepping for this and we are prepared. We've been doing a lot of work to do that, so we have all hands on deck and we're ready to go. So that's something that we'll be looking at. But yes, it's going to be a matter of how does this forecast actually play out. I think they are.
That's right. All hands are on deck. If you look outside here, the crews are, plowing the runways. There's lots of planes, I understand, just circling, trying to figure out how they can land. So that makes for a tough situation for people trying to travel out of here. And people with the GTAA, Tory Gas, as you heard before, said they're prepared for it, and they want you to contact all of your airlines and directly, so you can find out exactly how those cancellations or delays will impact you throughout the day and into the holiday weekend. I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Great advice. Thank you so much, Fraser. That is our Fraser Snowden reporting from Toronto Pearson Airport. All right, let's check in with our chief meteorologist, Anthony Farnell, now for a look at your forecast. And Anthony, it appears this winter storm is picking up. Can you tell us what to expect from this system today?
Yeah, we started the day, Brittany, with rain here in Toronto, a very pleasant 4-degree temperature, not a lot of wind. That has changed in a huge way. The Arctic front that we've been watching for days as it moved across basically all of North America has finally knocked on our door, and it let itself in. You didn't even have to answer, and we're seeing that temperature drop rapidly. So the flash freeze threat is done, at least here in the Greater Toronto area. That line is shifting towards the east, just moving through Kingston. And what better way to show you the big picture than our pinpoint radar, because in blue, that is where it is currently snowing across most of southern Ontario. There's still a chunk, an area of eastern Ontario and into Quebec where it's raining rather heavily. It's been windy, but the front has yet to move through that area, and that's where a flash freeze is still possible throughout the afternoon. Now, the great concern, and we just have a new area, Chatham-Kent towards southwestern Ontario, that got added to this blizzard warning. Parts of cottage country around Muskoka also included, from Orillia North, Kingston, all the way to Brockville and southern Niagara. Brutal weather conditions with these winds that are going to gust over 100 to possibly 120 by the lakeshore. So we've got a lot of weather going on, and of course it's getting colder as the day progresses. Your long-range forecast coming up in just a bit.
Thanks so much, Anthony. We'll be keeping an eye, tracking that weather as it develops throughout the day.
Welcome back, everyone. Hopefully you understand that this was not a hype storm. We were advising people to finish their errands yesterday to get to where they needed to go, whether it was by air or by car, because today wouldn't be easy. And boy, it is not easy out on the roads. Thankfully, there aren't nearly as many cars as there would be typically 2 days before Christmas, but the snow continues, the temperature is dropping, and the wind chill is now approaching minus 20 in Toronto, minus 30 in places like Windsor, now London as well. Now, as we go through the rest of the afternoon, we're going to see more of these snow flurries, although the steady snow should taper off in the GTA in a couple of hours. It'll be just flurries, but it's also going to blow around, and it's those winds that have already caused all sorts of problems, numerous power outages, over 50,000 according to Hydro One. We've had other outages in the Ottawa area where snow has been heavy and sticky, and now going forward, now that it's getting colder, it's all blowing around. Winds gusting later today in the 90 to 110 kilometer per hour range. So that number of people without power is obviously going to go up before it goes down. And we're going to have full team coverage for you coming up tonight at 5:30. Amounts 5 centimeters, maybe up to 10 in the GTA. It continues to snow where there are blizzard warnings. Prince Edward County, Kingston, southern Niagara, getting to Huron, Perth, Dufferin, Wellington, and the Bruce Peninsula. All these areas, no go for driving at least through Saturday. More storm coverage later on in the day.
Accessing global news 24/7 has never been easier. Stream news your way on the platforms of your choice, wherever and whenever you want. Download the free Global TV app and click on any of the global news streams. Watch global news on your connected TV. Plus, it's always free with Pluto TV. Or go to globalnews.ca and, of course, watch us on YouTube. Start streaming global news anytime, anywhere.